What is up, guys? It's Tom here and welcome to a brand new breaking transfer news video. The Daily Mirror newspaper published yesterday a very interesting article claiming that Liverpool have opened talks to sign £20 million Mario Götze from Borussia Dortmund this summer. How do you feel about this news? What do you think that Götze would be good enough to play for Liverpool and would help us, challenging for the Premier League and the Champions League? He's a proven winner, but he lost his way a little bit when he transfers to Bayern Munich, and I checked his statistics and he has been a regular for Borussia Dortmund when he is fit, but he only scored 2 goals and got 2 assists in like 28 games for Borussia Dortmund this season, and he also scored an additional 2 goals for Germany this season in German international games, football matches. So his statistics, are not out of this world. But as a number 10, as a cam, of course that I would welcome Götze at Liverpool. But I don't really know how good he is right now, because when he went to Bayern, he was a world-class player, but he was in and out of the Bayern side. He was crippled with injuries. At the moment, he's also injured, so he's quite injury-prone. And I'm not sure if he would be suited to this, very physical Premier League football. I think he would help Liverpool, but at the moment, I'm a little bit 50-50. Of course, if Jurgen Klopp decides that he is good enough to play for Liverpool and he wants to sign him, I would back the player and I would back Jurgen Klopp. Götze is still only 24 years old, and I think Jurgen Klopp would improve him and he would be playing regularly. And Jurgen Klopp actually confirmed lately that we are in talks with different people, players, agents, all that stuff. He told the Liverpool Echo recently. He also said not a lot of decisions have already been made at this point. Why should they at this stage? But we are on the way. At the end, I'm sure we will have a really good squad. And he also said that if we qualify for the Champions League, we will of course adjust our transfer business, meaning that he said, and I quote, "Of course, if we are in the Champions League, then it would have an influence. We would need a deeper squad, and you have to be prepared for that, no question." And I really hope that Liverpool will make the Champions League. We could attract much better players with Champions League football, and of course, financially, it would add another 30 to 40 million in the bank for Liverpool in terms of next season's revenue, if we qualify for the Champions League. And we should, in the long run, Jurgen Klopp must have a mindset, and I think he has a mindset of building a squad not only to finish 3rd or 4th in the Premier League, but actually to challenge for the Premier League title each season and to be a Champions League regular team. Of course, it's very difficult to build a squad good enough for that without Champions League football, but that's where Liverpool are, and I think we need to actually just open the purse strings and just pay the money for some players who could definitely improve our first team. Look how much we improved with players like Sadio Mane, Jorginho Wijnaldum, who cost a combined of like 50, 55, maybe 60 million. And Joel Matip, who didn't cost anything, he also improved our team massively. And I think we need a new left back, we need a new centre back. The new left back could be Sead Kolasinac, who is a Schalke player, and he could be on a free transfer on his way in the summer. His contract is up. We could also sign Jonathan Tah or any other, really awesome centre back with lots of potential. And yeah, Liverpool really need to pay top dollar now. And we will have a lot of games next season, even if we only qualify for the Europa League, which I hope it doesn't happen. I hope we qualify for the Champions League. We will have a lot of games to play, and Götze would definitely have a room in the squad. And we need these kind of players to beef up the squad, because out of the 13 or 14 players who regularly play for Liverpool as a starting 11 and the substitutes, the backup players are not good enough. If you look at the backup options in each position, not many of them would start every week in a title challenging side and the Champions League side. So that's my opinion, that we need players like Götze and also the players like either Julian Brandt. We are also looking and monitoring Bernd Leno, the Bayer Leverkusen goalkeeper. I would love it if we signed Leno to replace Mignolet, but I want to hear your opinion, guys. In the last transfer video, you guys left so many interesting suggestions. I would also love to see Quincy Promes signed for Liverpool. I just absolutely love these kind of players. He's similar to Sadio Mane in that he's very direct, he runs at the fullback, he has pace, he has dribbling skills, and that's the problem for Liverpool. And especially against bus parking teams, we don't have many players like Sadio Mane who can beat a man and who can actually, you know, take somebody out of the game one-on-one. I mean, in terms of going past the player with skill, with pace. We don't have many players like that. We have Nathan Klein and James Milner on the wings, and they both are not the quickest, and they both can't really beat the fullback. And also we have Coutinho and Mane on the wing, and both can play like this. They both can take out the fullback, but Coutinho is not the fastest, and yeah, I think we need backup options. When Mane went to the Africa Cup of Nations, Liverpool looked lost against bus parking teams, and that has been our problem. I really hope that Jurgen Klopp also sees this and can rectify it in the summer. We desperately need, I think, a new striker, because Sturridge will be sold. Again, he's back at Liverpool injured, and also, yeah, I would love to see either Brandt or Quincy Promes or even both to be signed. And Mario Götze would be a great backup for the number 10 spot. And let's see how good he could become under Jurgen Klopp, because remember that Mario Götze is only 24 years old, so he has a lot of potential and a lot of years ahead of him. His peak years are still ahead of him. And let's actually take a look at his statistics. So when he played for Borussia Dortmund, he had some very good goal scoring seasons. He scored 8, 7 and 16 goals. And actually for Bayern Munich, even though he hasn't set the world right, he still scored 15 goals in total for 2 seasons in a row at Bayern, and he played 45 and 48 games, so that shows that he can find the back of the net when he's playing in a team which creates a lot of chances, and Liverpool are a team which creates lots of chances. So Mario Götze could score maybe 10 to 15 goals from midfield, and we really need these kind of players. But I think what will make or break Liverpool in the long run is whether we can find a striker who can regularly score 20 plus goals a season, because all the other top teams in the Premier League have a striker like that. Man City have Gabriel Jesus, who is out injured at the moment, and they have Sergio Aguero. Chelsea have Diego Costa, who regularly scores 20 plus goals. Tottenham have Harry Kane. Arsenal have Alexis Sanchez. And Man United have, of course, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So Liverpool, as much as I love Firmino, and I think Firmino is brilliant, a really awesome player, one of my favorite players at Liverpool, I'm not sure that he's not an out-and-out striker, and I'm not sure if in the long term Liverpool should play Firmino as a number 9 in every big game, especially against the smaller sides. You need a player who is born like a striker and who has played as a striker for 10, 15, 20 years. I mean, if a player, since he started playing football like 6 years old, if he played as a striker, you have 20 years of experience at a 26-year-old striker, whereas Firmino played more like a number 10, more like maybe an inverted winger. So yeah, let me know what do you think about this. I would love to hear your opinion. So Mario Götze actually scored 36 goals for Bayern Munich in 3 seasons, which is a pretty decent return. So him only scoring 2 goals for Borussia Dortmund is a big disappointment for Dortmund fans. Let me know if any of you guys support Dortmund. What do you think about Mario Götze? But he only played 15 games in total for Borussia Dortmund. And yeah, we are also looking at, you know, Bayer Leverkusen winger Julian Brandt and the goalkeeper Leno. The Daily Express is reporting it. I really want to see Liverpool regularly challenging for the Premier League and challenging for the Champions League, but you cannot get there without spending money, without improving the team, and outside of the 13 or 14 players that Liverpool have, that, you know, we have a great starting 11. We need more players, and we need quality over quantity, but we need both. We need quality and we need good enough players, at least 2 players in each position. So that's my opinion. Let me know what is yours in the comments below, and new career mode videos coming later today, so stay tuned guys. See you later. Goodbye.